all's well that ends evil. Thanos had discovered that he could charge the gauntlet of finitude with evilness. It seemed obvious for him to perform evil deeds in exchange for letting the common good win in the end.
It is tragic that this place of good must be destroyed, but I need the resulting evilness to charge the gauntlet. That is the only way I can destroy the absolute evil!
Thanos had obviously misplaced a few of his marbles. He marauded through the countryside, committing evil deeds in order to strengthen the good.
I totally have this déjà vu thing. Very strong third part vibes. But fine, I've got the spear for his head ready now. And this time, it's got freaking barbs.
Nevertheless, the absolute evil had to react. A Thanos charged with evilness was a terrible opponent. For the good of the world, he had to be slowed and stopped.
So now, we're trying to steal the evilness from right under his nose?
Yes, that's the way it looks.
Oh, hell yes, count me in. So we do what bad guys do, and we stick it to my crazy foster father in the process.
Surely something useful could be done with the evilness later on. But first, Talia had to act faster than Thanos.
Okay, let's get out there and start doing evil deeds, so we can stop my now evil foster father from doing evil deeds. For evil! Or for the good. Oh, somehow I kind of lost the plot there somewhere. Forward, creatures!
You've dug into a spider room. manivores have been discovered in your dungeon. You have turning over every stone evil had discovered a particularly powerful demonic creature. This would make an extremely useful addition. High-level demons, however, love to let off steam on heroes or, in their absence, on little snots in a torture chamber. To keep the powerful creature happy, the torturing evil decided to build such a torture chamber.
How the evilness strengthens my powers of good. Wonderful.
Tanos had captured a fair amount of evilness. The planning evil could try to stop him temporarily by having its creatures engage him in a fight.
Ha! Brilliant idea. I'm sure I would have thought of that too. Forward, creatures, into battle! Not all of you will survive, but that is a price I'm willing to pay.
My depraved foster daughter's subordinates dare to soil the surface. Onward, my faithful! Destroy these abominations!
Tanos dispatched his remaining faithful towards the dungeon. From this point on, heroes would attack the underground.
No problem. That's basically extra evilness delivered free to my door. Right. Clean your weapons, oil your traps, and prepare the meteor spell.
The absolute evil had bagged some magnificent evilness. It was important to gain more of it than Tanos. The heroes' buildings presented themselves as high-yield alternatives.
Talia, it is only because of you that these poor citizens must die. This is your fault!
Are you out of your mind, you addle-pated old fool? You're the one killing them, and before I can do it, you bastard! Come on, creatures! We've got to get there first! Hit them, beat them, cross their eyes out with wax crayons! For the ferryman! Ha ha ha!
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Amazed, aren't you, Thanos? We destroyed that building!
The death of these poor townsfolk is your doing. You're forcing me to do these evil deeds. For this, you will pay!
Your enemies are in the dungeon.
It's payday.
Most of the cities in the overworld were now just smoking ruins, but there were still mythical creatures living in the overworld. Tanos' demented gaze turned to these.
It is my sacred duty to lead the light to victory. If I must destroy these good beings in order to do so, then so be it!
The good being killing evil's armies had discovered a unicorn. A few stalwart heroes set about rebuilding the destroyed buildings.
That's monstrous! We have to stop them! Forward, creatures! Stop them at all costs! Thwart their plan! Scrub the floors with soap to make them slip and fall.
One
Amazed, aren't you, Tanos? We destroyed that building!
The dungeon heart is being attacked. The good being killing evil's armies had discovered a giant hypno bullfrog. Talia,
Tanos! Father! I can no longer stand by and watch you perform despicable acts. This is not the way of the light. Rather, you have been seduced by the darkness. Since it was I who unleashed you upon this world, it is my duty to stop you.
oh, that was unexpected. Tristan now seems to have switched sides to join his evil stepsister in stopping his even more evil father.
Tristan, you traitor. You have turned away from the light, just like your sister. I will destroy you both!
Talia and the Swift Evil had destroyed an orphanage shipment before Tanos could do so.
No, you will never defeat me. I must withdraw. But today is not the end of days. I shall return, light be praised. And be you certain, this is clear, the light will prevail, be of cheer!
Your stupid rhyming isn't gonna get you anywhere either, old white man. Your time is up. I will triumph.
Tanos has been stopped. I will return should he again attack innocent people.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
You have discovered a number of lava lumps. Your little snots have dug up a spider.
Hey, Tanos, see that food shipment for starving families there? I put the torch to that one before your decomposing brain even noticed it.
Just you wait. The next shipment will be mine. I'm back! My absence was short-lived. I will fully charge the gauntlet and destroy evil.
You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon. Another powerful demon had been discovered in the underground. Apparently, it was forgotten here during the last big game of hide and seek. It gratefully joined the Infernal Evil's army. A new area of the dungeon has been discovered.
tell you. It is because of you and your monstrous deeds that these creatures must suffer.
I have nothing to do with that, unfortunately. I wanted to get there before you, damn it!
Your little snots have dug up a spider. Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
I'll be back.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Talia and the Speedy Evil had destroyed an aid shipment before Thanos got to it. The Hypno Bullfrog came back to life. Your little snots have dug into a spider nest. Talia and the Swift Evil had destroyed an orphanage shipment before Tanos could do so. The torture chamber was now ready. Higher-level demons vented their aggression on little snots, or even better, on heroes if there were any available. This also generated even more evilness. The pernicious evil had already collected a quarter of the evilness. A victory over Tanos was in sight. You have discovered an artifact. An artifact had been stored and was now manifesting its powers.
Talia, it is only because of you that these poor citizens must die. This is your fault!
Are you out of your mind, you addle-pated old fool? You're the one killing them, and before I can do it, you bastard! Come on, creatures! We've got to get there first! Hit them, beat them, cross their eyes out with wax crayons! For the ferrymen! Ha ha ha!
There are enemies in your dungeon.
This is all happening because of you. Without you, none of this would be happening.
Without you either, but I have this spear here, just waiting to share some headspace.
The merciless evil's armies rushed into battle with the Hypno Bullfrog to earn some wondrous evilness. Now that even the mythical creatures in the area were becoming almost impossible to find, it was becoming increasingly difficult to find specific targets to gather evilness.
Is that a charity shipment for a nearby orphanage over there? Sad. But I will see it destroyed in the name of victory for good.
And once again, Talia saves the day. I mean, I'll nab the good being before that has-been Thanos can.
Your time is running out. Good shall prevail. I will destroy the next good being.
The merciless evil's armies rushed into battle with the unicorn to earn some splendid evilness. The good being beating evil had slain a good being before Thanos could get his hands on it. The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Hey, Thanos, see that food shipment for starving families there? I put the torch to that one before your decomposing brain even noticed it.
Just you wait. The next shipment will be mine.
The first hero disappeared into the torture chamber. And that's about enough details right there.
Stretch his arms out, bring on the beard twirler, and get me more of those ice cubes. Hey, not for my drink.
Well, let's just suffice to say that more evilness was generated here. Talia and the Speedy Evil had destroyed an aid shipment before Thanos got to it. Your enemies are in the dungeon. payday. A third powerful demon, who had been missing for so long that its likeness had been printed on milk cartons, was discovered in the dungeon. It joyfully joined the militant evil's army. Manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
Hey, Thanos, see that food shipment for starving families there? I put the torch to that one before your decomposing brain even noticed it.
Just you wait. The next shipment will be mine.
We've already raked in half the evilness. Thanos doesn't stand a chance against us.
A few manivores have appeared in your dungeon. Talia and the Swift Evil had destroyed an orphanage shipment before Thanos could do so. Talia and the Speedy Evil had destroyed an aid shipment before Thanos got to it. Your gold vein is nearly exhausted.
Ha! See how that's done, Tanos? I'm sure the day Talia snatches a camp from right under your nose was a significant day in your life. But for me, it's just Wednesday.
Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein. Creatures are collecting their pay.
Hey, Tanos, see that food shipment for starving families there? I put the torch to that one before your decomposing brain even noticed it.
Just you wait. The next shipment will be mine.
Manivores have appeared in your dungeon.
Your throne room is under attack.
Things continue to heat up in the torture chamber. The master of torture evil used this side job to earn itself some extra evilness. The negligent evil had once again let Talia die. Of the dungeon has been discovered. And the speedy evil had destroyed an aid shipment before Tanos got to it. The evilest evil had now collected about 3/4 of the required evilness. Its triumph over Tanos was within reach. of the dungeon has been discovered. You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon.
It's payday.
Talia and the Swift Evil had destroyed an orphanage shipment before Tanos could do so.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Manivores have been discovered in your dungeon. Another hero was brought to the torture chamber, where they bravely generated bonus evilness. The dungeon heart is being attacked. Things continue to heat up in the torture chamber. The Master of Torture Evil uses a side job to earn itself some extra evilness.
Hey, Tanos, see that food shipment for starving families there? I put the torch to that one before your decomposing brain even noticed it.
Just you wait. The next shipment will be mine.
And another victory for Talia!
Talia, you may have been faster than me this time, but in the end, good shall inevitably triumph. I will destroy the next building.
Your gold vein is nearly exhausted. Talia and the Speedy Evil had destroyed an aid shipment before Thanos got to it.
It's payday.
A gold vein has been mined out. Talia and the Swift Evil had destroyed an orphanage shipment before Thanos could do so. Enemies are in the dungeon. A gold vein has been mined. Talia and the Speedy Evil had destroyed an aid shipment before Thanos got to it.
We did it! I did it. That should be enough evilness to feed Gorgu. So, little baby, eat up all that tasty evilness.
Enriched by all this energy, Gorgu once again became the Dungeon Lord. In this form, he could take on Thanos' undead. At least, that's what Talia and the really thinking plans through evil thought.
What's with all the pessimism? Dungeon Lord Gorgu will thoroughly kick Thanos' butt, and then that barbed spear I mentioned earlier comes into play.
The duel